You know, ladies and gentlemen, the title is down below, and this is for anybody, and I mean anybody that thinks I feel this way. And it's plain as day down below. I do not hate Ian Flynn, alright? I'm not hating on Ian Flynn for anything. Look, let me explain something. I may not be happy at the fact that he has banned me not once, not twice, but three times in a row or whatever, all because I just want to talk. And yeah, I admit, I've said this before, I'll say it again. Yes, I admit, maybe I've asked questions, maybe I've pointed out things that were too obvious. Maybe I've figured out the conclusions of certain story arcs, of how certain things were going to happen. And you know, maybe I did that. Maybe that's what caused me to get banned, because Ian doesn't like the fact that people like me have figured out what he's going to do. I get that. I get that, and maybe I don't like it, but I get and understand that. But you know, it's called freedom of speech. You should be able to express and say how you feel. But again, I understand and even respect the fact that he doesn't want people guessing or even figuring out the exact answer or close to the exact answer of what he's got planned. And yeah, maybe I'm not too thrilled that he roboticized Sally and then later on had to modify, because quite honestly, I'm not used to seeing the character like that for such a long term. I mean, issue 29, yes, but that was only for half of the main story, if not less than that. The point is, with those exceptions, I don't hate the guy. I mean, he's done some great stories. He has. Now, I know some of you will point out and say, well, if you don't hate the guy, Brian, then read the damn issues. First of all, I'll say this again. I've said it once, I'll say it again. I'm not reading the issues because I'm not used to seeing Sally as a roboticized robot for as long as she is. And I'm sure I'm not the only one. You know? And I'm waiting until this whole thing blows over to give a final judgment on how good this story arc has been. Now, I know a lot of you, Digimon, Email, you know, a lot of you feel that I hate the guy. I don't hate the guy. Zappers, you think I hate the guy. I don't hate the guy. I really don't. Because if I hated him, I'd be doing what a lot of these wrestling fans do. You know, for example, this is one video that was done on the 17th after the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. On a channel that I'm subscribed to, you had 3 of the main reviewers. The 2 male reviewers, the 2 male hosts or co-hosts, did their thing and then they left. And then for the last 3 minutes, you had the female reviewer basically rant on how much she felt it was bullshit that the WWE is not allowing CM Punk to be champion. That they're giving the championship to a guy that's not even there all the time. All because in her mind, they can't get publicity on their own. So, you know, using that as a comparison and an example, if I hated on Ian Flynn, you'd be seeing videos just like that. But you don't. What you see and hear is me reading off the opinions of other fans. And I can't help it if a lot of the other fans are saying negative reactions. You know? And when I do my writing and my text, and even my videos, I mention that there are numerous groups of fans. There are some that support Ian, some that hate Ian, and me, and people like me, whether you want to believe it or not, that are in the middle. And I'm waiting for this whole thing to blow over before we pass final judgment. The thing is, just because you guys think I hate Ian, I don't. I'm not hating on the guy. And you know, this may sound silly, but I think sometimes when you think people like me hate on Ian, you think we hate on Ian because he's not doing what you guys want. Ian Flynn's not doing what you guys want, and as silly as this sounds, what you guys want is this. You guys want Ian to come out and say, hey, guess what, everybody? The next issue, Sonic and Amy get together as an official couple. Look, I understand a lot of you want Sonic and Amy together as an official couple. I get that. I mean, the clues are there. You say everything should be like the game, so the clues are there. But look, as I've said before and I'll say again, as much as I respect the fact that you guys want to see it happen, it's not going to happen because of the mandates that Sega has brought down upon the comic. And two, ladies and gentlemen, I've said this before, I'll say it again, the reason you always have Sonic and Sally together is because they are the default couple. She is the default love interest. Basically, even though she's a franchise character, she's a non-game franchise character. In other words, because she's not in the games, she's more subtle or more suitable to be the girlfriend of Sonic for an on and off relationship. So if that's part of why you want to get on people like me, then that is a stupid reason, folks. I'm not trying to be mean, but that is a stupid reason. And look, I understand and respect the fact that you guys like Ian. You like the fact that in your own opinions, he's fresh, he's better. And I completely understand and respect that. And I understand and respect why. I respect the reason and understand the reason that because you guys like him is he's one of us. He's someone that came from us. And he's doing what many of us want to do. And I understand that completely. I really, really do. But you see, what you need to realize is despite how you feel about him and how you feel about people like me, I'm here to tell you I don't hate the guy. All I'm doing is reading off the opinions of others. I have given, believe it or not, essentially both sides. I've read both sides' arguments. Mixed Fan, 8643, I've read his. Bow Skunk, I've read his. You know, and I'm sure there's many others out there, but I can't find them. And you know why? Because they're always getting overshadowed by the negative. If you want me to balance them out, let me see if there's, let me type up, go to places like DeviantArt or the forums and type up reasons why you like Ian. Or stuff like that. And I would be glad to read the positive. I would. But I can't help it if you see a lot of negative. So for those of you that think I hate on Ian, I don't. I seriously don't, folks. If it's because I'm not saying what you want to hear, then I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay? I apologize, but I don't hate Ian. I respect the guy. I respect the fact that he came from us and became the head writer. I respect it. Alright? I may not like the fact that he bans people like me because we come close to figuring out what he's going to do. Or maybe I don't like the fact that what he's done to Sally, but you know what? That's my opinion. And just because I have those two dislikes doesn't mean I hate the guy overall. I don't. I respect him as a writer. He's done some great stories. I'm not denying that. But what you guys need to realize is I'm just reading off and voicing the opinions of others. And if others have a negative reaction to him, then there's nothing I can do. You know, I'm in the middle. There's many others like me that are in the middle, that when they look at both sides, they'll probably, in this sense, kind of have in their opinions, in their own personal opinions, may look and say, well, one side's stronger than the other. Why is that? Unless you have a balancing out, there's not much you can do. So, again, for anybody that's wondering, Digimon 11, Emil, Ezekiel 300, if you will, anybody else, I do not hate on Ian. I'm making that perfectly clear. I don't hate on him. No matter what you guys want to think, I don't hate on Ian Flynn. So hopefully that cleared the air, and if it doesn't, then I'm sorry. I'm just letting you guys know.